Starting conversations with strangers can seem tough. Whether you're at a party, in line at a store, or sitting on the bus, talking to someone you don't know can make you feel nervous. In this video, we're going to learn a simple way to start conversations with anyone, anywhere. Let's get started. Proximity and eye contact are two important things to keep in mind when starting conversations with people. Proximity means how close you are to someone. It's best to talk to people who are nearby. You don't want to have to yell, but you also don't want to invade their personal space. Think about places like elevators, buses, or waiting lines. These are good spots to strike up a chat because you're already close. Eye contact is when you look directly into someone's eyes. It's like saying, "Hey, I see you." It's an important way to show that you're interested in talking. If someone looks at you for even just a moment, that's a good sign they might be open to chatting. But if they're really focused on something else, like their work or their phone, it's probably not the best time to start talking. So, remember to stay close enough to talk comfortably and look for those quick glances that say, "Let's talk." These two simple things can make starting a conversation a whole lot easier. Let's take a look at the step-by-step process on how to start a conversation. Step 1 is proximity and eye contact. We already talked about this, but it's worth repeating. Make sure you're close enough to talk comfortably and keep an eye out for those quick glances that show someone might be open to chatting. On to step 2. Where are you from? Once you're close enough and you've made that eye contact, it's time to start talking. A great way to start is by asking where the person is from. This is an easy question that almost always gets a positive response. It shows you're interested in them and their background. Step 3 is sharing knowledge and asking questions. This is where things get interesting. After they tell you where they're from, it's your chance to share what you know about their hometown or country. Maybe you've heard something cool or interesting to talk about. Then ask them a question related to what you just shared. For example, if they say they're from France, you could say, "I've heard Paris is beautiful. The croissants there are amazing, right?" This keeps the conversation flowing and shows you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. Risk and authenticity. Now, let's talk about being a little daring in your conversations. Sometimes it's okay to say something that might surprise the other person. It could be a bit risky, but it can also make a conversation more memorable and authentic. For example, if you've heard a funny joke or an interesting fact, don't be afraid to share it. Just remember to be respectful and considerate of the other person's feelings. Branching off the conversation. Once you've gotten the conversation going, you can start to explore other topics. Ask them about what they do for fun, their thoughts on current events, or anything else that comes to mind. This is your chance to learn more about them and find common interests. Step 4. Inviting them out. If you're enjoying the conversation and you think the other person is too, why not take it to the next level? Invite them to join you for a drink or a meal. It's a simple way to continue getting to know each other outside of the initial conversation. Step 5. Remembering their name. Lastly, if you want to leave a lasting impression, make sure to remember their name. It's a small gesture, but it shows that you were paying attention and that you value them as a person. Just use their name once the next time you see them, and they'll appreciate the effort. So don't be afraid to take a few risks, keep the conversation flowing, and be proactive about inviting them to hang out. And don't forget to remember their name. It's the little things that can make a big difference in forming new friendships. Starting conversations with anyone might seem intimidating at first, but with this simple 5-step process, it becomes much easier. By following these steps, you'll find that starting conversations with strangers can be a fun and rewarding experience. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you want to connect with someone new, give this method a try. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. Thanks for watching.